So, hi everybody, I'm Sally Farrell,
And I'm Deanna Burgon.
and we're the Burgon Farrell team brokered by eXp Realty here in Bellingham, Washington. And today we're going to
Talk about why you need a realtor.
we really feel strongly that what we do is very important and very helpful for people. And so Deanna's going to talk about 5 reasons why it's important to have a realtor when you're buying. And
Yep.
I'm going to talk about 5 reasons why it's really important to have a realtor when you're selling. So let's get going.
All right. I'll go ahead and start with the buyers.
Okay.
So the first thing is to save time, because as a buyer, you're going to have to look at a lot of houses potentially, and you want to make sure that that process is as streamlined as possible. And if you hire a realtor, we know the market, we know what's coming available, we know if it's pending versus actually still active. We get that all the time. I'd like to go see this house. Sorry, it pended yesterday. So we have the most up-to-date listings. We can set you up on a search that will meet your criteria and in the end save you time. Number 2, negotiation skills. We have been trained to negotiate in the real estate market, so we know what's important, how kind of ins and outs of a contract, of a deal, and how to negotiate that best for you to come out with a win-win for both the buyer and the seller. Number 3, we will also save you money. And that circles back to number 1, save you time, which saves you money, right? So we can save you money, but not only through saving you time, but also, again, bringing in the market knowledge, the negotiation skills, and knowing what you should pay for a home. Right off the top, we can save you money. Also knowing your lending team, your escrow closers, all that sort of thing. We can hook you up with a lender and get you the best rates possible. Those lenders can get you the best rates possible. Again, saving you money. Number 4 is really important, which is writing a winning offer. That's the part people don't really realize when you go out to buy a house, that you actually are writing an offer, which is a legal contract. And we know the terms and the way to write a winning offer using different scenarios and tools to make whatever you have bringing to the table look the best for the buyer. And also, the seller, sorry, for the seller. And also, when we write an offer, we make sure that all of the T's are crossed and I's are dotted, essentially, so that the seller can see that you actually can perform on the contract that we write. So that's super important. And then number 5, probably the best one, I saved the best for last, free representation. So everybody should be getting their own buyer's agent, because the seller's agent represents the seller. They cannot represent both sides no matter what they say. They can disclose that they represent the seller and then also write a contract for you, but you're still not getting representation. So why wouldn't you get your own agent, your own realtor, as a buyer? The seller pays commission on the deal. That's why it's called free. So we do get paid. That doesn't mean we don't get paid representing buyers. It just means that you as a buyer don't have to pay our commission. So those are my top 5 reasons.
Those are pretty good reasons, Deanna.
Yeah,
okay.
I think so.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you the top 5 reasons to hire a realtor to sell your home. And first off, I guess all of those reasons you just mentioned, right, kind of apply to the seller side as well. But I think there might be a couple more reasons. So first of all, I'll look at my notes. Number 1 for me, these are things that I think are important, and Deanna and I have talked about it a little bit, but for me, the number 1 reason would be it's personal. So if you're going to put your house on the market yourself and not have a realtor to represent you, that means you're going to be opening yourself up to having your home exposed to the general public, criticism. You're going to have to figure out what you think your house is worth in the real estate market, which I think would be very difficult, because I, for one, would never list my own home or try to figure out what my own home was worth, because I know every drop of sweat, blood, and tears that have gone into it, and I would just factor that in. I wouldn't be able to help it. But a realtor can help you look at the market in general and help you understand how your home fits in to the rest of the market, and how buyers will truly respond to it. So to me, that's the important thing. Just take that personal aspect out of it, get a professional in there to give you the real information. Number two, I believe you will net more working with a realtor. Now, there's a lot of, if you look up online, will you net more, will you make more money selling a home with a realtor or for sale by owner? And there's a lot of information out there that says, yes, you will make more money selling with a realtor. But a lot of that information, I think, is old. A lot of it is a bit skewed. Like, I looked at one and it said that you'll make 40% more working with the realtor. Does that seem really realistic, though? It doesn't seem really realistic to me. So I found a lot of different information that I wasn't really satisfied with. But I do know that if we sold your house, that we could sell it for at least 4% more or 5% more. I mean, at the very least, right? So what would that look like? So I've got a little chart here. So this is just using $500,000 as an example. So if you sold your house for $500,000 and you used us as your realtors, and we did a 6% commission, which is kind of normal. We split that 6% commission with the buyer's agent. And so that's a commission of $30,000. And so that would net you $470,000. Okay. So unless you have a buyer in your pocket, that's willing to do a deal with you for no representation, I wouldn't recommend it, but your buyer is probably going to want to have a realtor, to have somebody represent them, right? And so you are going to end up paying for that representation for the buyer. You just are. And so it's typically about 3%. And so that's a commission of $15,000, and that would net you $485,000. Okay. So if we sold your home and we only sold it for 4% more than you could, that's $20,000 more, right? So $520,000 at 6%, that's a $31,200 commission. And that would net you $488,800, which is more than $485,000. So to me, it's pretty simple. I just think you can make more money, net more money, and also get representation, right? Okay, so then number 3 is a success rate. So one of the things we do know, they have pretty good numbers to show, is that only 10% of for sale by owners are really successful. And that means most of the for sale by owners actually end up using a realtor anyway after going through all that effort to try to sell it themselves. And a lot of them actually just decide not to bother selling it at all because it was such a hassle. So you have a better success rate with a realtor. Number 4 also I think is very important, and we talk about this a lot because security. And was security one of yours? No.
It wasn't this time.
Yeah, safety, security.
About it, but I think it's a huge issue as a seller.
Yeah, and for both parties, I think. So if you were going to sell something on Craigslist, say you had a bike to sell on Craigslist, you wouldn't invite somebody into your home to show them the bike. You would probably at the most have them meet you out in the driveway, but probably have them meet you in a public place away from your home, right? So they don't know where you live because they're strangers. So why would you expose your whole home to strangers, have people walk through, see all your stuff? You don't know who these people are, it just seems really odd that people would want to do that. So with a realtor, what you have is all of the buyers that come to see your home have been vetted. They have their own representation. That agent has made sure that that person has a pre-approval letter from their bank, that they are qualified to purchase a home before they even step a foot in your home. They know that person. There is a lockbox on the home that we key in, and every time somebody looks at it, we know who's been there, what time. It's just a lot more secure, and that buyer will never be left alone in the home. They'll always have their agent with them to monitor the situation. So just to me, really simple security. Why not? And then number 5 also is, I think, a really big one, because it's preparation. Number 5 is preparation. We help you prepare your home for sale. I think a lot more people would sell their homes if they didn't have to go through the heartache and headache of getting it ready, getting rid of all their stuff, editing, staging, painting their deck, graveling their driveway. I mean, just all of the things you have to do to get your home ready for sale, we help you with.
Right.
And
Yes.
this kind of ties into too what you were talking about, saving you money. We
Right.
we help you find the right professionals to help
Yep.
do the job, people that will show up, people that will do a good job. And we help with coordinating all of that stuff, photographs, staging, cleaning, anything you need, we can help you arrange while you get to doing the things that you have to do, like finding a
Working.
new home or packing or just going to work and taking care of your kids or whatever, you know. So we take care of all the dirty work to help get your home prepared for sale. So those are my 5 reasons to hire a realtor. There's so many more.
There are, and that's a great list. I like it.
I liked your list too. So um, I hope you guys like this. If you have questions, our information is below. And
Make sure you subscribe and like the video, and
yeah,
you'll see all of our videos as they come.
yeah,
Hopefully we're bringing some value to you, and we're never too busy to help.
never too busy to help. We can help you out. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Sally Farrell.
And Deanna Burgon.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks a lot.